As I'm sure a lot of you guys know right now, Destiny said that conservatives should be in fear of being when going out and speaking. The same guy also claims that Charlie wouldn't have been assassinated if we would have just voted for Kamala instead of Trump. That sounds like a threat to me. Then he tweets this: "Unreal. Elon Musk and other conservatives just banned me from Twitch. My entire income is gone. So much for the party of free speech." Here's the thing, free speech isn't a shield from harm. Free speech does not mean you get to incite violence or threaten people and expect no consequences. Free speech means you have the right to express your opinion, but it does not mean your words exist in a vacuum. And when you're working for a company, you are representing that company. Your speech isn't just yours. It reflects on them. If your words cause harm or threaten someone, there are going to be consequences. That's just how it works. So yes, conservatives support free speech. We still do. But free speech isn't free of consequences. Actions have consequences. Words have power. And when you cross the line into threats or incitement, you're responsible for that.
Okay, so the free speech is still enjoying his free speech. No one has arrested him for inciting violence or not condoning it. No one has arrested him. So he's still enjoying that right, isn't it? But what he's experiencing is a reaction for his words. So the law doesn't protect you from other people's reaction. You can go about saying some stuff to somebody. You're not gonna get arrested. Why? Because they are protected by law. But those people you are saying something to, they decide to humble you or show you that you shouldn't say that. You can't say the law is still not protecting you. The law is still protecting you because you've not been arrested. And them that are doing that, even them, are they doing it within the law? If they fire you, are they doing it within the law? Food for thought.
Do you condemn the shooter shooting Donald Trump?
No. Not here, not on this program, not in front of these people. Absolutely.
You do not condemn a deranged shooter shooting Donald Trump.
You are truly just a child. This is not
actually,
this is not a competition.
You know what,
We're
Charlie?
just trying to be decent human
You know what,
beings.
Charlie? It's not actually the behaviour of a child. It's the behaviour of somebody who's completely lost his moral compass.
I mean, it's actually one of the most disgusting things that I've ever heard in my life. When I happened to be at Target, the store Target we were checking out when I saw it on Twitter, and my heart actually sank. And I know that that is the feeling of probably 200 plus, if not 300 plus million Americans, even many of whom would vote against Trump and do not like Trump and all of those other things. The idea that you can't show sympathy or empathy for that is so profoundly sad.
Even if you can't show sympathy or empathy, but still you have to call what is bad to be bad. Even if you don't like the person. And I think this was just the beginning of it. And now, the other time, we refused to condemn violence again. Because he didn't like Charlie.
I believe this is really the moment that has forever affected Destiny's career. Andrew Wilson asked him a single question.
I got one question for you, and I want you to actually answer it. Are you glad Charlie Kirk is dead?
No, I don't think anybody in this country should be dying to political violence. It's insane. The past 5 years in this country has been crazy. But the reality is, until conservatives
so then why did you say to your co-host that Trump deserved a bullet?
Andrew came prepared. He knew exactly what he wanted to ask him. He did the research, and he's ready to go.
Why did you say to your co-host that the best place for the bullet was Trump? Why did you say that?
Why did Donald Trump call
It's a whataboutism. Whataboutism. I'm asking you a question. I can't be whataboutism if it's my question, Destiny.
Why won't Donald Trump
answer the question?
Right, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this?
Piers Morgan knows that Destiny's trapped here.
Ask the question, then you answer it, okay? Andrew.
No, I want to hear the other side first.
Let him ask the question.
Yeah.
Let him ask the question, Destiny, and then you answer it.
Piers keeps the train on the tracks. We need an answer. And even then, watch what happens.
Andrew.
Destiny told his co-host, when asked point blank, if he wanted the bullet to kill Trump, that the worst thing that could have happened was the bullet missing. He said this to Pisco. I watched it, okay? This guy's an obfuscation machine. And you know what else, Destiny? Why should we believe you? I think you are glad Kirk is dead. And all of your tweets seem to prove that. And you would have been happy if Trump was assassinated. You've made that very clear. So why not just be truthful for once in your fucking life and say the truth, that you don't care that Kirk is dead, and you're actually probably glad he is. Isn't that really what's true?
And this is where it just goes off the rails because the focus is now on this question. There's no escape.
I don't want anybody in this country to die to political violence. I don't think in the United States of America that should be happening.
Then why did you say the bullet should have hit Trump?
The Republican president of the United States, who has presided over more violence politically in this country, more large protests than any president in all of U.S. history, for some reason can't bring himself to say, all of us need to calm down. And
so did Trump deserve the bullet?
Did
Trump deserve the bullet?
This is all you care about are the political hit jobs.
Just answer the question, bro. Did Trump deserve the bullet?
Did Donald Trump
deserve the
violence
bullet
on his side ever? Did Donald Trump
answer the question? Did Trump deserve the bullet?
You can't answer the question.
This is one of those common reflection techniques where it's holding up a mirror in the hope of deflecting valid incoming criticism and just trying to bounce it back on them as a way to evade.
You can't answer the question. We're here to play.
No, bro, it's my turn to ask the question. It's your turn to answer. Did Trump deserve the bullet?
Did Trump disavow violence in this country ever?
He knows what everyone is feeling towards him, so then he just starts throwing that at everyone else. When you're dealing with a narcissist, you will often see this. We describe that kind of as gaslighting now, but it's more just like holding up a mirror in the hope of deflecting. See, you can't answer the question as you are literally evading the question.
He's not even a narcissist. I think he's just a terrible human being, and he's one of those guys that maybe, I don't know, like, why would... So, you live a life where you can't say something is bad because the other person has never said that the other things are bad, or they still doing certain things, or they're still doing bad things. So him condemning political violence is dependent on Trump turning down the temperature. They are not even in the same league. But oh man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the collapse has begun. In fact, Destiny, one of the loudest mouth leftist voices online, just watched his empire go up in flames. YouTube has officially demonetized him. Twitch has already tossed him out. Twitter stripped his revenue. And now, after mocking the brutal assassination of Charlie Kirk, after laughing in the face of a grieving widow on Piers Morgan's stage, the backlash is finally exploding. This isn't a glitch. This isn't a strike. This is the total collapse of a man who thought he could cheer on violence, mock conservatives, and skate by forever. He mocked death, and now his own career is dying. Now, here's the twist. This isn't conservatives taking him down. No, folks, it's his own side. YouTube, Google, leftist platforms who protected him for years. Even Anna Kasparian, one of his own allies, has turned on him. Elon Musk, he said it. He says, put him in prison. Drop a prison down below if you agree with Elon Musk on this one. And in Trump's America, September 2025, there is no more hiding. Because today, we're going to go ahead and break down the shocking Piers Morgan clash, the Charlie Kirk mockery that backfired big time.
So he's still protected by law. I mean, he's not going to go to prison, but he's a terrible human being. And he's making the other camp look so bad because it's them that are making the other camp look so bad, evil, terrible, and just that, you know. They say maybe Charlie was saying a lot of hateful things. He was a terrible human being, but he never wished, or, you know, somebody to be taken out. Guys, thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel.